Shout out to Stealth Plays for an awesome comment on a recent video. If you guys would like to be featured here, make sure you slap that like button and drop a comment down below. Yo, what is up guys? What is going on? Zach or Immortal Resistance here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by once again as always. Now today guys, I am giving you guys a video that I am super proud of. I thought this was a really cool idea and I was really excited to share this video with you guys. This is something that I don't think any of you have ever seen before. I don't think anyone has ever done a video like this in the past. Today, what you guys are watching is a video with a compilation of DNA bombs. In fact, it's a DNA bomb with every gun in Advanced Warfare compiled into one video, with also a few extra DLC DNA bombs in there as well. We got the SAC-3 Isolated, we've also got the OM, and we also have the STG-44, along with all the base weapons in the game that it was possible to get a DNA bomb with. I thought this was going to be a really cool video idea and wanted to share it with you guys, so smash that like button if you guys think this is cool. If you guys didn't know, back in Advanced Warfare, it was one of my favorite games. I made a video about this just the other day. I absolutely loved Advanced Warfare, and I decided to go for a DNA bomb with every gun in the game. Now, this was before they implemented DLC weapons, so by the time they actually had implemented new weapons into the game, I'd already gotten a DNA bomb with all of the core weapons, so that's why you guys don't see all of the DLC weapons in this video as well. But all the core weapons plus a few special DLC weapon DNA bombs are in this video, all mixed into one massive gameplay. I thought this was super cool, and it was definitely a challenge to get all these gameplays. I remember back in the day playing Advanced Warfare for hours upon hours upon hours trying to get DNA bombs with some of these weapons. So real quick, let's actually run through the list of all the weapons that you guys will see me get a DNA bomb with in this video. So starting us off, we have the BAL-27, the AK-12, the ARX-160, the HBR-A3, the IMR, the MK-14, the KF-5, the MP-11, the ASM-1, the SN-6, the SAC-3, the AMR-9, the Lynx, the Moors, the NA-45, the Atlas 20mm, the TAC-19, the S-12, the Bulldog, the EM-1, the Pytech, the XMG, the EPM-3, the Amelie, and we also have 4 pistols, the Atlas 45, the RW-1, the MP-443 Grak, and the PDW. And as I mentioned earlier, we also have 3 DLC weapons for a total of, I believe, 32 DNA bombs in one video. I also got a DNA bomb with the M1 Irons, the SAC-3 Isolated, and the OM Shotgun LMG Hybrid. So I think this is a pretty cool video. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments below, and or by smashing that like button, it would be much appreciated. I wanted to talk a little bit about this series because this is by far one of the favorite things I've ever done on my channel in my 4+ years of doing YouTube. Going for a DNA bomb with every gun was by far one of my favorite challenges and one of my favorite series that I've ever accomplished here on the channel. And some of these weapons, they were not easy. I remember some of these weapons was honestly just, to put it plain and simple, it was a nightmare going for a DNA bomb with some of these guns. For most part, the ARs and the SMGs were pretty easy. I remember one in specific, the MK-14. I actually unlocked this gun. I went to go for the DNA bomb with it, and I got it my very first game on. No attachments, no experience using the gun whatsoever. Very first game I got on and put it the MK-14, I dropped the DNA bomb, and it was at that point when I was like, you know, I'm feeling pretty confident about this series. I don't think this is gonna be too bad. Made it through the SMGs, that was pretty easy. You know, weapons like the KF-5, the ASM-1, those were good weapons, easy to get DNA bombs with. And then we hit the sniper rifles. We hit things like the Lynx, which was a powerful gun, but it was not very comfortable to use. The Moors wasn't too bad. And then we met my friend, the NA-45. If you guys remember the NA-45, it was an explosive sniper rifle, carried 2 bullets at a time, each of which would explode, and it would take both bullets to actually kill an enemy. You'd have to land roughly near the enemy in a small radius around the enemy to kill them with the explosion from the bullets, and that took me so long. It was without a doubt one of the top 3 hardest weapons to get a DNA bomb with, without a doubt, in this series. There are definitely a few other ones that I struggled a lot with, and I'll run through those as well. And then I might even rank the 3 hardest weapons to get a DNA bomb with in Advanced Warfare. And then moving on, we had the Atlas 20mm, just again another uncomfortable weapon to use. It took up your entire screen, the weapon was so big. The shotguns weren't too bad, in all honesty. The TAC-19, the S-12, the Bulldog, I was able to knock those out pretty easily. On the heavy weapons, I actually really enjoyed. The EM-1 wasn't too bad. The Pytech was pretty easy. The Amelie was pretty easy. easy. The XMGs and the EPM3 definitely gave me some trouble. The XMGs were just once again very uncomfortable and awkward to use because it was a dual-wield LMG, and we all know the EPM3 was probably one of the worst guns in Call of Duty history, and I'm gonna say that's also in the top 3 hardest weapons to get a DNA bomb with. The EPM3 was living hell to try and get a 30 gun streak with. Then we had the pistols, the Atlas 45, the RW1, the MP443 Glock, and the PDW. Most of those are pretty easy. The Atlas wasn't too bad, the PDW wasn't too bad, the Glock even wasn't that bad. The RW1, however, I remember this taking me quite a long time to get a DNA bomb with, due to the fact that if you missed one shot with this thing at any close to medium range engagement, you were absolutely screwed. Now, it was nice being able to kill people with 2 bullets from a pistol at across the map distance, you know, these crazy distances, but if you were in any close range gunfight and you missed a shot with this thing, the time that the fire rate on this thing is just beyond slow and beyond horrible to try and use in any reasonable gunfight. You just got obliterated by the enemy if you weren't just deadly accurate with this weapon. It was a nightmare to play with as well. So my top 3 hardest were the RW1, the EPM3, and the NA45. Ranking those 3, I'm putting at number 1 spot without a doubt goes to the NA45. Hardest weapon to use in Call of Duty history. It was very fun to use, I'll give you that, but doing well with it was not easy. I was actually able to drop, I think, 2 or 3 NA45 DNA bombs within the lifespan of Advanced Warfare, which I was pretty proud about. Like I said in my video the other day, I loved Advanced Warfare and I love Call of Duty Ghosts because I thought I was actually a decent player. You know, I could hang with some of the pub stompers back in the day in Carnage and Doom. I could drop these pretty cool gameplays in my own opinion. The NA45 though, that weapon gave me so much trouble. The EPM3 is going to come in at number 2. Just not a fun weapon to use. It didn't do any damage and it took so long to kill an enemy. Once again, even if you had the jump on an enemy in the gunfight, if you got the first 1 or 2 shots off, you still had a chance at dying just because this weapon did no damage whatsoever. And then the RW1, just an awkward pistol to use because of the slow fire rate. The high damage made it very, very hard to use in close range situations. If you missed that first shot, you were basically screwed unless the enemies you were playing just had absolutely 0 thumbs and 0 hand-eye coordination. Maybe they were playing with a black monitor, who knows? But as this video is sort of winding down, I just want to say hopefully you guys really enjoy this. I thought this would be an awesome idea to take all of these DNA bombs with a different weapon for each DNA bomb, throw them into one video and just make a huge DNA bomb with every gun in one video compilation. I thought it was a really cool and unique idea, definitely something I don't think I've seen anyone else do in the past. So smash that like button if you guys enjoyed this, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and feel free to let me know in the comments down below if this is something that you guys like to see more often. If you guys like to see me go back to Call of Duty Ghosts and say we go for some chem strikes with, you know, different weapons in one video. We get 10 chem strikes in one video with 10 different weapons, or in Advanced Warfare we get 2 DNA bombs in one game with 2 different weapons. I think that'd be really cool stuff to do and post for you guys because it's stuff that I've been able to do in the past, and I think it would be really fun to share with you guys once again because obviously we have grown a lot since those days. So that is going to wrap things up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to this point, make sure you guys comment Squidward down in the comments below. That way I know who the real G's are on the videos. I do appreciate everyone watching, but if you made it all the way through the video, make sure you comment Squidward down below so I know you are a true homie. You are the coolest guy around in my opinion. Anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. Gonna cut off the video here. Have an awesome rest of your day, guys. Stay happy, stay positive, and of course, don't forget to smile because you are never gonna regret it. Peace out.